given the way markets are moving, you have to be ready for both. But the issue is that we are in moving in such narrow ranges that you need to take money off and keep yourself safe. Although today, if global cues are up, etc., it's difficult to see major downsides happening. So I would think it will be plus minus 30 40 points, and trading opportunities will possibly be limited. On the upsides, there is a lack of momentum. Similarly, on the downsides as well, there is a lack of momentum. So, if you buy, your broad targets could be 12,250 on the spot Nifty, and if you sell, maybe around 12,150, you will be able to find support. But there is a good possibility that we underperform the global markets, because at higher levels there is no institutional buying, and buying is what takes the markets up. On stocks, M&M Financial is a buy with a stop of 328, target of 342. NTPC is a buy with a stop of 119, look for 127. Titan gave a fresh breakdown yesterday, that's a sell with a stop of 1175, look for 1120. DLF is a sell with a stop of 231, target of 217, and Maruti is a sell with a stop of 7360, and we look for targets of about 7250.
See, my sense is that the markets are consolidating. We have a very narrow range between 12,120 and 12,250, 260. That narrow range will not hold. Now, quite often markets do not correct, they go into a huddle, they go into a consolidation. To me, that gives the sense of a very strong market which refuses to come down. These 100 or 50 point declines are not counted. So, I would assume that starting this week and from today, the markets will slowly move up and reach that number that Lata was once talking about, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took me a lot of time to understand what that meant. But I think we'll make all right, we'll make new highs. So the trade is be long in this market. These small moves on the downside are not worrying to me. Yesterday I said there's a sharp dip and buy. Today we are opening almost like yesterday. Go and buy the Nifty. Don't keep a stop very tight. Keep it at least 100 points lower and just stay with the trend. Well, it's primarily a buy only list. Starting with M&M Finance, which Ashwini also spoke about, same reasons. There is a breakout after a big decline. I think there is more upside. GAIL again has gone through a deep correction, a bear market. That bear market is getting over. I have been repeatedly saying that a lot of mid caps are giving a sense that their bear markets are coming to an end. They are willing to go higher. So that should be positive for the broad market and indirectly positive for the Nifty. GAIL is a buy, M&M Finance is a buy, HCL Tech is a buy. ID stocks keep on coming in my list one after the other, the top ones. And finally, HDFC is a buy. HDFC is just breaking out.
Actually, the start is slightly somber. I've been saying, and yesterday we maintained that most of the indicators which suggest volatility are flattening out, which means that we are actually into a consolidation and we might not see follow through happenings on either side. So I think it's nothing but a Nifty range of about 12,120 to about 12,285, and on the Bank Nifty it's a range of about 32,500 to about 31,750 broadly. I think we might see the indices for the next 4 or 5 sessions kind of be in this range and not give a very strong directional movement. So 2 buys and 2 sells. I have on the buy side Adani Power gave a good breakout buy with a stop below 63 for targets of 67. A buy on Page Industries with a stop below 23,200, look for a first target of 24,400 here. And 2 sell calls. Escorts had some kind of a breakdown, so keep a stop at 615 half, look for targets of 588, and ACC is a sell as well. Keep a very tight stop at 1452 for targets of 1450.